All right, welcome back. Turn 4, I believe. Decisive Campaigns, Barbarossa. The campaign continues. It's now 9:45 at night. And I think this will be the last turn that I do. But I did want to play these tactical support cards. So you're designating an army or a panzer group to get tactical air support. And might as well make it the panzers. Although I got to do something about that Air Force. Army Group Center. I'll make it per 3rd Panzer this time. And then an Army Group South. Where's Panzer? Ready. Girlfriend has said goodnight. I may now return to full focus. Too early. We've got some nice stuff happening, though. I'm very happy with it. All right, we are going for a cutoff here of these nasty Soviets. And we definitely want that. Can I go there? Yeah. Alright, kinda gotta. Are you still in the zone? Can you fight? Because these guys will go after this. It's so... We only have a 3rd more, but I gotta give it a shot because I don't think I'm gonna get another one. No. That hurts. Okay. I want to go down a space so that I can move one of these guys into here. And we're going to go up to 75%. Absolutely do not want to get knocked out of there. Alright. Smacky. That worked out pretty good. And, are you able to? Yeah. These guys should be able to take care of this, no problem. We've doubled there. But no. Should have waited, I guess. You go there. I gotta get somebody up there to help. Alright, well, we tried. Didn't work that well, but we tried. Okay. So I think we have the ability to take this town right now. Because it's a pretty weak garrison. It has nowhere to go. Yep. Fine. And it's not really what I want, but I'll live with it. I've got to do something here. So the question is, which infantry units? Should it be 4th Panzer Infantry or 16th Army Infantry that should do something about Riga? Because I need to be over here with the Panzers. And with that. Jeez, really? That's way too tempting. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Maybe I should have put a third unit there, but we did. Go, Tots, go. Okay. Can you attack? No. Guess that's answering my question. There's only 2 of them. And we are tank units, and they are scared. What about this? 272. This is 102. What if? No, it's just not enough. No. And you? No. Alright. I'm gonna give it a shot. Because if I can knock these guys out of here, I can surround this stack, and that's extremely handy. It will hurt the tanks. Okay. That turned out really, really well. And we're out of fuel. And it's gone. South Park investment. Okay. Jeez. Can I get you to go up there? Yep. Okay, let's begin by destroying this. Probably didn't need to apply that much force, but it's fun. Yeah, I think I'm going to want you a little bit back because we're going to have a couple units. Oops, it's not the greatest. We're okay. We're protected in here. Nothing's going to come at 16th Army headquarters. All right. Tune them up because we don't want them escaping. Can't go anywhere. Okay. Can I get anyone on the outside? Yeah, I can't go after that third army, except maybe this pulverization. The beatings will continue until morale improves. So, almost. It's worth it because we're sealing him in, right? Look at that. Yes. Okay. Goodbye. That's 8 points for us. And you guys can't go anywhere, huh? Alright. And there's no offensive capability remaining. Oh. What about fuel? I could attack. Probably better to wait till next turn, though. Alright, I need a couple guys up there to replace these fellas. Sooner or later, I need 9th Army up here. Because these fellas, 3rd Panzer, need to be free to come down here. And that would be backwards, so no. Okay, and 4th Army had better start showing up where it needs to be. Which is on the front line, and they are the blockers. Hugo, you're up first. All right. Yep, that is good. Trying to get the the panzers freed up to go around the back, but I see an encirclement possibility. Okay, need there. You're useless. You are also useless. Right. So I'm gonna try and come around. Capture this thing. Yeah, you can do it. All right. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it'll be good. And there isn't much left at Minsk here. There might be some stuff up here that we can't see, but excellent. Okay, and we're having some difficulty with fuel again. Okay, great. That's fine. I want to double up. I really want to double up on this stuff. I mean, they can't. There's no fuel. Okay, but that's good. We've surrounded 323. So that's good. Can you go forward? Nope. No take, only throw. Bump these up to 75. Nobody's got enough strength here to try and do anything. That'll be fine. Okay. Is there a light infantry? There is. I want you. To move us all forward. Okay. Now to deal with this furball. Look at this. Oh, boy. Okay, the first key. Division. Can we go one more? No. Okay, that's fine. That connects that up. We're very close to connecting here next turn. Alright, who can attack here? Anyone? No. Now we can. And I just want that guy out of there. I don't want this guy here. Alright, let's see what can happen here. And a 4x attack. And we can continue to attack too. Das ist gut, ja. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And we've looked at 100 times and nothing has changed. Oh, boy, I gotta get somebody around here. I'm gonna go with that tank. And that's fine. And you go there. All right. So it started to come around. I want to come around through this swamp with 6th Army. You can't go straight through it. You just run into the mire, lose your supply, and be in trouble. So we got to destroy this and then come up this way where there will be defenders. And Kyiv will have its defenders. Cut off whoever's in the Pripyat and delete them. That's not too hard. You send one guy in there. Okay, so these guys are surrounded. It's not at all what I would like. How many is there? 102. So I'd love to go through here, but I pretty much have to come around. But I can take this. That's what's important. So we're going to begin with this. continue with it. I think we can. No, unless they run across the river, they are cut off. So that's good. We got the Hungarians just in time too. All right. You know what we did not get though was the cavalry. Still, this is okay. All right, we've surrounded this. Strong 65, yeah, they're pretty weak. That's fine. This. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, it's too even. Can I get forward one? Good. It is tempting. I'm going to do it. Yeah. And it ended up being a good choice. Sometimes, even though it looks pretty even, it can work out. Sometimes you get punched in the nose. So. Anywhere else you can go? I'm going to leave you there. That's fine. You. Where can you go? Nowhere of use. Okay. So, these guys will just have to sit. We haven't got enough strength to attack. We're a little weak through here, and I don't like that. But we have cut them off. I would attack, but I'm not sure what the advantage is. I don't know. Let's see. They do a lot of damage for nothing. Killed half of them, but I can't take that space. I've got nothing to take it with. We're just going to have to like it. Can we smash? We can. Okay, so here I'm just picking out some targets of opportunity where I think I can beat up on them a little bit. So we're going to take over that next turn. My wrist is starting to kill me. I might have a little break, go watch a show, and come back to this in a bit. Okay, so we did the fins. We've done this, we've taken that. I think we're looking very good around Minsk. Which is here. We're about to come down, crash down on these like a ton of bricks. And unless there's huge armies here, we're pretty good. We've surrounded this. We've encircled that and that. There is this now, which is the usual Zitomer defense. Well, they probably pull back, but we'll see. They usually line up at Zitomer. Last game I played, they did not defend Zitomer. In fact, they were pretty weak through here. But they tied me up and gave me a lot of trouble here and here. And so it got really slow. This is where I was doing my rest and refits while trying to buzz around up here with the 1st Panzer. That was probably a mistake. I probably should have kept it down here. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty strong. So I could hop over one and connect. Then we'd have this weak target out there, and they'd probably try and do something. You know, I could try and cut them off. It's half. I think I will. What's that guy doing there? Okay. Let's switch. Alright, yeah, we're still in the zone of control. Can I get you around, you guys? So difficult to destroy somebody, I tell you. Well, we outnumber them by a lot. Okay, that worked. Can we get you anywhere else? Yeah, now we're very, very far out there. I need this. But they'll just blow the bridge from the other side. At least I can come up with the Romanians next turn. Can you? No. This is just ugly. I don't mind admitting it. We got another unit, so that's cool. And we got this one. Far up there. Second mountain. Yeah, we're up as far as we can go. What's this? 80. Tough. Hey. Oh, this is ugly. Ugly. That is not strong enough. Stand there by itself. Let me see. What's this stack? 209. Yeah. Well, no! Darn it. Just made it weaker for no reason. What do we got? I don't know. This is a die roll. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't turn out too good. Too well. Gotta go get some more water. Okay, we're done with the very south. Out of fuel anyway. I think we're done. Except for these. 30% chance of rain. Damn it. Alright, chapter trucks, hand them over. Lost paperwork. So, do you think you're going to roll high or low? I'm going to visit the mail room. And it turned out for me. So that's good. Division commendation, you should always fight for these if you've got the points to do it. Alright, rail infrastructure. This is the bit that Brokerage is happy. I don't know. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It's gonna make Gurkha upset. Gosh, look at him. Minus 18. Okay, Army Group Center, the airfield. No, stay put. When I take Minsk. Army Group North. No, there's no place to move it. We just took Dogpals, but we don't have the bridge. And we're not moving the forward supply base in Army Group Center either for the same reason. Okay. So, for those of you who are new, I'll move it here, but by the time I do that, I'll have probably taken one of these and can move it there. And I'll keep this bridge as long as the tots don't get utterly destroyed. But once this is fixed, we can start repairing that rail line, which goes into Army Group. I hate this. Look at this. We got to take this out, which we will. Goes into Army Group Center and up. Usually not an issue, but that's why is this bridge. Even if I could set it there, it wouldn't make any sense right now. And here, I don't want to put it here. I want it here, which will be very soon. Very, very soon. And then I'll probably run it to Smolensk after that. And here, we'll probably be able to, next turn, move it to Lvov. I don't know if they'll let us, put it at Ternopil. I don't know. We'll see. I think that's it. I have to admit, I have a soft spot of red versus blue. And I was watching it again a little while back. And it's fun how simple they started and then they added more and more complexity onto it. And it's silly. Look at that. They're moving away from Minsk. So do we have a breakout? We have an attempted breakout. And because I told them to stand... Ah! No! Damn it. They must have annihilated that division. Or maybe it was a 75%. Damn it. Well, such are the risks that we take. Let's take a look. Once it lets us. And we save. Alger's Diary. Save. Turn. Fine. All right. What happened? All right, we kept this encirclement. We kept this one too. So we'll really be able to beat up on them next turn. They have moved back here to Window and this line. That's fine. We'll break through this, separate this from that, continue to smash that, move up with 16th Army. We kept this. We'll destroy this. We gotta knock this out so that we can have that supply line up there, but it's fine. Pretty much got it. We'll come down behind. Look, there's just a garrison there. I may be able to take it this turn. We'll see. How strong is that? 86. Pretty strong. Okay. Maybe one more turn. We've run into opponents. Welcome to the swamp. Those old Kia commercials. So continue driving there. They did not bust out here, but they did here. Yeah, on both sides. Wow. Yeah, I think they totally destroyed. Oh, okay. There's the Hungarian. Retreat 75%. So, let's see. We got remnant Russian detachments slowing down 5 divisions. It came close. Man, that's a pretty good roll, but yeah, the trucks are traveling excessive distances. I don't care. What's going on in Army Group Center? Same kind of thing. Yeah. Well, as soon as I take over a good place, which will be soon, we'll update the next turn. And bridges need to be fixed. Mm-hmm. So our first truck refit's coming up in the south. Anything here I've forgotten about? No. 9 decisions. Lost assessment. We lost a little more, double, than the previous period. So there are battles. No counterattacks from the Soviets in the north. And in the center also. But we know they're going to beat the snot out of us in the south. I'm surprised. I thought they would retreat. So, let's see if we can find it. 16th Motorized Division. 9 divisions attacked 1 division. Okay. They had a bunch in there. In the hidden zone, the fog of war. 8 divisions attacked 1 division. We kept that. They fought back. And the Hungarians ran. So there will be a penalty later on. Yikes. Okay. So 16th Motorized, is that it there? Let's see. Sixteenth Motorized Division. Yeah, so they retreated all the way over to here. That's a long way. So I think there's still things we can do. I've got to focus on knocking this out, not this or this, and then coming back around. These guys have been kind of cut off, but we're so close. Look at, we've actually connected here. So that should help with supply next turn. Nothing happened in the south. We've got this still, which is annoying. We'll be able to rush 4th Romanians up there. And yeah, we'll have... we'll be able to cut this off and destroy it. But we'll have full connection with 17th Army and the Romanians all the way to the 11th Army this turn. So that's cool. Did I miss anything? Performance evaluation. We're doing better. Logistics. We're still seeing net fuel, but they are dropping, right? A lot. Truck columns. We have many surplus, although in the south it's pretty bad, which is why we have to do that. Refit. So, interesting stats. Casualties sustained. Only 80,000 last turn. Resume statistics. I haven't gone through these yet. Nah. Fuel. Bow. As usual. It's really good. And it's not so good. They're not dropping like a stone, though. They're kind of leveled off, so that's good for a moment. There's Gurkha. Because of my evil choices with the trains. Yeah, they're stable for now. The truck columns, the ones in the south are dropping. We know that. Luftwaffe is fine. Partisans are going up. Wow. And the weather. Okay. It's okay for now. What do we got for the following turn? The same. 30% chance. Tell you, it's getting exciting. We're getting close to being able to move those forward supply bases. I'm going to take a break, rest my voice and my wrist here from clicking and moving that mouse for hours. A pain. And see, I might do one more turn tonight. We'll see. That would get us pretty far into the future while I'm away on a holiday. So that would be good. I'll put some kind of podcast interview with me in the description below. So if you want to learn about business stuff, I usually deal with high ticket sales, business operations, process improvement, stuff like that. And if you know somebody who would like this kind of game, this kind of content, let them know about the channel, okay? They're not going to find it on their own. It's too small. But the link is there in the description to the playlist so they can start at the beginning. And, as always, please feel free to leave a comment, like, comment, subscribe. All those things help YouTube see that real people are watching. I have watched so many videos on how to grow channels, and they've all got this, their own advice, but who knows? So, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.